Hello, and welcome to this installment of Cooking with Chef Express. I'm Jan Thompson-Goldsmith, and today we're going to be featuring a recipe from the Back to Basics cookbook. It's roasted pork loin, and it's anything but basic once we take it out and you see how beautiful it is, and it tastes wonderful, and it's a great presentation too. So first of all, the ingredients, it's pretty simple today too. The ingredients are butter, pine nuts, some torn apart spinach leaves, breadcrumbs, salt and pepper, and a little nutmeg, and that's it. And then 3-pound pork roast. We start by adding the pine nuts and the spinach to the melted butter. Once the spinach is wilted and the pine nuts have just started turning a little bit brown, we remove them from the heat, and then we add the next couple of ingredients, which are the breadcrumbs and the nutmeg. And then if you want to put a little bit of pepper, now would be a good time to do that too, just to mix it all together. And once that's been stirred, we just set it aside for a while. Now we're going to cut the pork roast. So we start off cutting about a 1/2 inch from the bottom. And every once in a while, I check it to make sure that it's even. So you see how this is, but I have to keep looking because otherwise I have a tendency to go off. Okay, and you open it up. And now that you'll see, this side is still quite a bit thicker than this side. So you take it right in the middle here where you ended, and you just cut it again. There you go. So now you've got this big surface to put all of your stuffing on. And it still isn't going to be exactly even. So one of the things you can do to alleviate that is, you just want to put a little plastic wrap over it and then just pound it out a little bit till it's even. Start to roll it up. Now, we're going to put some twine. We leave the fat on. You can make some cuts in the fat. And then I've cut 5 pieces of twine, pretty even sizes. And I like to lay them out first before I tie them so that they would be at, pretty even intervals. Right. So it looks really good, it looks really even, so it's going to cook much more evenly this way. Now is the time for the major amount of salt. So we're going to use freshly ground sea salt, and just coat the meat all over on the outside. We're going to take it and put it into a pan, and then put it into a preheated 275-degree oven for about 1.5 hours. You might want to check it after 1 hour. And the reason it's on such a low temperature is it cooks slower, but then it retains a lot of its moisture. It doesn't get as dried out if we put it up to 350 or 375 for a shorter amount of time, which you can do that. But this way it seems to come out really good. Right? Roasted pork loin is just about ready to come out, so we're going to whip up a really quick fruity sauce that you could put over it. And that consists of some apple juice, diced, cored, and peeled pear, and a small green apple, also cored and peeled. Some grated lemon zest, a tablespoon of dates or figs. I happen to like figs, so that's what I'm putting in here. Some honey, sweeten it all up. And then just a pinch of ground up cloves. Turn it on, bring the sauce to a boil, move to a lower heat, cover, and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. We'll stir it occasionally. And then the main course. We still have about 3 minutes to go on the sauce, so I'm going to tent the pork roast and just let it rest. tastes wonderful. It's really good. The fruit really adds a lot to it. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Feed the people you love. That's just a saying of my favorite spice company. And until next time, take care.